Hey, hi there everyone. This is Art Dill, your Emini success coach. And finally back trading. I was out of commission due to the snow and ice storm. Here in the Pacific Northwest, I was trading Thursday morning. Lost power about 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. And we didn't get power or internet back on at my home here until Saturday evening, about 8:30 p.m. So Thursday we had two trades, one winning trade, one losing trade. Right when I got cut off with the power, no trading on Friday. And so this was the first day back, January 23rd, 2012. I took three trades today. It was a very strange day. Market really didn't have a lot of follow through, and ended up on the day, I think, just down a little bit after having rallied higher, selling off, rallied back. Just a very choppy trading day. The first trade I took was in the morning, 6:42 a.m., and it was a trigger entry after the cross of the Hall moving average and the price above a slanting up 89 exponential moving average. A retrace to the 89, a turn back up, and a trigger. And as I was explaining to the room members today, that is a classic 90% trade setup. That is a trade setup that if you were just patient and you wanted to wait for just those, that is 90% accurate. So that is the 90% trade setup. We took it. Took one contract off at 12,684 plus 7. And then unfortunately, as you can see, the market then rolled over and came back and stopped us out on our second contract at break even. I should have re-entered on these triggers, but I did not. That would, because the market did continue higher, and that was actually one of the better moves of the day. And so after that stop out, I certainly should have been willing to get back in. Did not do it. Next trade I took was at 7:08, and this is after the market had run up quite a bit, and this was a trigger entry, but the trigger fired on very high ticks. So I put an entry in, a limit entry at 12,702. That was at 7:08. It was filled. Took a contract off at 12,709 after the fill, which happened to be the exact high of the entire move. And then the second contract was taken off at break even. So that was the second trade of the day. Third trade didn't come until after the dead zone period in the afternoon. Had some trading opportunities here, but unfortunately at this point, all of my trend indicators were up, and so I was only looking for long entries, but certainly had at least one of the trend indicators been negative, I would have been looking to take trades in both directions. And so there were really, there was a good trade entry there, another really good one right here, that would have been nice gains. But as I say, unfortunately at the time, we were only looking for long trades. I'll scroll over to the entry I took, which ended up being actually the losing trade I had today. We were 2-1 today, and I ended up today a total of down 3 Dow points. Again, this was a entry that I took. Was looking for the price to break higher here, and it was took the entry because of the trigger, but again we were on high ticks, and so I waited for a pullback. I knew where my stop was going to be, 12,633. So I got my first contract on at 12,644 as it was coming back, and I had another entry at 12,639. It was a split entry. I was going to take one off at 1264 on the way back up. Unfortunately, I did not get filled, and so I still had both contracts, and I was stopped out at 12,633. So should have been a little bit more cognizant here of what time of day it was. Really, this was just kind of a flush out right before the 2 o'clock hour. 3 o'clock right here. And then the market just ran higher very quickly. And then sold off at the end of the day. And now this is the trading overnight. You can see it's chopping around here after market. So that was it. Back trading. It's good to have electricity. You just don't know how much you miss it until you don't have it. Hey, check us out at futurestradingcompany.net and sign up, come in the room, free room access until the middle of next month. Would love to see you in the room, and you can see our triggers firing off in real time. This is one that, in retrospect and looking back at it here, and I told the room members I should have been a little bit more cognizant of this. This was 12,625 was our daily pivot today. And I have it when I'm trading, they're actually drawn on the chart so that there's no excuse not to know where they are. But it came back, the price came back to the daily pivot here. And based on the time of day and what had just happened, this was really an entry that I should have considered. Either this trigger or this trigger. Just because of its proximity to the daily pivot, knowing that in all likelihood we were going to get more support there. And you could have put the stop right below that number, and it would have been a wonderful trade. Need to be a little bit more aware of that. I'm going to try to do that in the future. As I was telling the room members, we're going to be trying to take more trades near support or resistant levels when we get triggers like this. So that was it today. Off to a little bit of a slow start, but I'm glad to be back trading, and we'll post our results after we're finished trading tomorrow.